This is Rahil. I am here to give the web UI demo for ISIS as a southbound plugin for ONUS controller. ONUS controller learns the topology of the network using the ISIS southbound plugin and maintains the entire topology. This entire topology can be used with other apps of ONUS controller by considering the TE constraints like network bandwidth, etc. So we have 4 scenarios here in the demo, in which the first scenario would be the point-to-point network topology, in which we have our ONUS connected to one of the Huawei SVRP routers in a point-to-point network, which in turn has another interface which is connected to another Huawei SVRP router in the point-to-point network. So we would go ahead and we would start the ONUS controller by giving the following command: onuscaraf clean install. We also have a C program, and we would start the C program by giving the following command: sudo /isis_ospf, which is the C program file name, and we give ISIS because we have to use ISIS. Meanwhile, we would go ahead and we would do the configuration for our SVRP routers as well, in which we have 2 interfaces. So here we have one interface which is connected, which is in the 192 network connected to ONUS, and it is in the point-to-point network. As you can see, we have another interface which is in 121 network and is connected to the RT2, which is another Huawei SVRP router, and this is also in the point-to-point network. So similarly, we would go ahead and we would check our RT2, which is in the 121 network and connected to RT1 in point-to-point network as well. So as our ONUS is up, we can go ahead and we can check the GUI. So now there are no devices connected. We would go ahead and we would start our ISIS by giving the following command: app activate org.onusproject.isis. We have an REST client in which we pass the following configurations, which would be like interface index, intermediate system name, system ID, etc., etc. We give the network type as 1 because it is point to point, and the reserved packet type would be for the type, name it L1, L2 or L1, L2. L1 would be for, 1 would be for L1, 2 would be for L2, and 3 would be for L1, L2. So we can see that the exchange of LSPs is happening, which is the link state PDU. So thereby now we could, if we go ahead and if we see the UI, we have a point-to-point link between RT1 and RT2. So if we click the link, we see the link information, which has informations like ID, label, port number, etc., etc. Similarly, if we click on the device, we have the device information, in which we have the system ID, we have the port. So this was all about the scenario number 1, the point-to-point network. We would go ahead to scenario number 2, which is the broadcast network topology, in which ONUS is connected to RT1, which is a Huawei SVRP router in a broadcast network, which in turn has another interface connected to RT2, which is a Huawei SVRP router on a broadcast network. So we would go ahead and make the changes in the router. We would have interface 303, and we would make it broadcast. Similarly, in RT2 we would have interface 303 and make it broadcast. So this was all about the router configuration. We would have network type as 2 and then post the JSON. You can see the adjacency formation on Wireshark. This might take a couple of seconds. Yeah, so here it is. So we have one DAS, an RT1 and RT2. If we click on the device, we can see the device information. And these would be the device information. This is the DAS. We click on the DAS, we can see the DAS information. If we click on the link, we would be able to see the link information, which would have information about the device A, information about the device B, etc. Thereby we would go ahead and move forward to the third scenario, which would be deletion of a node. In the same network topology, we would go ahead and we would delete one of the devices among them. So we would go ahead and we will shut down this interface. It might take around 30 seconds, which would be the holding time of the router for the link to get removed. Yeah, so now you can see that the link between the DAS and 111 is removed because we have shut down the interface. And this was all about the scenario number 3, and now we would go ahead and we would see the last scenario, which would be the point-to-point broadcast in the same network, in which the ONUS is connected to router 1 in the broadcast network, and router 1 in turn is connected to router 2 in the point-to-point network. We would go ahead and make the router configurations. We would undo shut down the previous interface, and now we would need Ethernet 302 in point-to-point. So this would be done, and in RT2 we do not need 303, and we would require 302 to be in point-to-point. So we would go ahead and see, we would enable this interface. We would still be, as we have given, we would still be in the broadcast network, so we don't have to do any of the changes on our network. As we see in the GUI display over here, this should be the display, and if we go ahead and if we see the point-to-point link between RT1 and RT2, when RT2 is in turn connected to the DAS, which is the broadcast link. Here again, if you click on the link, you can see the link information, which has information about both the devices. If you click on the point-to-point link, you can see the link information as well. You can also click on the devices to see the device information. And this was the last scenario, which was point-to-point broadcast network topology. Thanks a lot.